this video, we're going to go over how to control the content on the other rentals page, the outdoor cooling page, and the temp heat page. All of these use a similar layout with a picture on the left and then a title, paragraph, and a button on the right. I'm already logged into my dashboard. If you remember from our previous training, we had used the page builder to create these special page templates. We still are using the page builder for the home page, but for these other pages, I found an easier way that should be easier for you to manage. Just as an example, I'm going to do the other rentals page. So I've clicked there and I see kind of some, I guess, the content here with these little things called shortcodes. Oops. So just kind of walking through it, it says 1/4 in these brackets, and then it kind of has a /1/4 that closes it out, and then they have 3/4. And then it has dehumidifier rentals, the paragraph, and then the button. And then it says /3/4, and then this thing called clear. And that is basically from here all the way up to the top. That is the same thing going to other rentals that you see here, the picture, the title, paragraph, and the button. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a new one, going all the way down here to the bottom of the page past the last clear. Press enter, and then I'm going to use this little TB button in here to insert a shortcode. Then I'm going to go to, I want 2 columns and I want 2575. So I'm just going to click that, and it's going to automatically create these codes for me. So it has a raw tag, 1/4 content, 3/4 content, and then the clear, and then the raw. The first thing I want to do is just get rid of the raw because it's not a feature that we need to use for this layout. And then here's my 1/4, 1/4. If I look up here to this as an example, I'll see that between my 1/4 tags is this small image that I want to use. So I'm going to replace this content with an image. And to do that, I got my cursor right here between the 2 tags. I'm going to do add media. And I'm just going to use this map as an example product. Now I have my attachment display settings over here. My alignment is none. That's good. Link to media file. I'm not actually going to link this to anything. And then the size is very important. You always want the size here to be the thumbnail 150/150 because that's the same size that we're using for everything. Then I'll click insert into page. Sometimes it takes a second, but now I've actually incorporated this. Came through with a caption. I think previously I had used that image with a caption, so it's kind of using that. I'm going to try this again. I'll do this hydroxyl generator. There's no caption on that. Link to none. Size thumbnail. There we go. Now here I'm going to write my description. This is my description item. And then above this, I need to add my title. And then below this, I need my button. So the title's pretty easy. I'm just going to highlight this. Then I'm going to choose heading 2 from this little drop down up here where it says paragraph, and choose heading 2. The description we don't have to do anything with. The button, we need to insert a button. So again, I'm going to my little TB button, components, button. Now it says link URL. I'm just going to put test for now, but this would be the link to the page. Color, default, link, self, all this looks good. So I'm just going to click insert. Now I have my button here, and I just know that this link equals should actually be the link to my new page. And that's it. I'm going to publish this. Update. Come back out here and refresh. Now we have our new item. So I'm just going to go in here and get rid of this whole thing because we don't need it. That's gone. Just as a refresher, your first step should be to find the page you need to be on. Then you're going to use the shortcode generator here under TB to insert 2 columns at a width of 25 and 75. I'm going to take this first block. Well, first of all, I'm going to get rid of my raw tags. Then I'm going to take this first block where the image is supposed to go. I'm going to highlight where it says content or just delete it, and then click add media. Find my image, make sure I set my image attachment settings to alignment none, my link to should be none, and my size should always be 150 by 150. For the 3/4 content, you're going to add your description, your title. You're going to use this drop down up here to select heading 2 for the title. And then for the button, you're going to use your TB shortcode generator to go to components and then button and use that to insert the button.